You may not be able to guess exactly where I'm standing, but the larger picture will emerge soon enough. Hello, I'm at the Goa University campus, and this monsoon we are going to be planting 100 saplings and cuttings across various areas on this campus, together with the university team. Saplings that will include some amazing trees like this giant banyan tree that I'm standing under, which has probably been around before any of our grandparents were even born. However, we know trees take time, and if we want trees like these, we need to get started really quickly. With that, let me take you around on an amazing journey of this wonderful campus. A very good afternoon, Professor Rodrigues. At the outset, a very big thank you to yourself, the Vice Chancellor, the staff, the students, and the entire community at Goa University for helping support the tree plantation activity. I wanted to take a few minutes to chat with you and try and understand your perspective on why you think trees and tree plantation is important, and perhaps if you can tell us a little bit about the activities carried out at the Goa University over the years to this end.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ashish.
Good afternoon.
Well, trees are very important for the fact that if you see, the life has started in the aquatic habitat. Now, coming to the benefits of trees can sequester carbon dioxide. Because of the various activities of humans like urbanization, other pollutions. we find that the carbon dioxide levels are increasing in the environment, and that creates a greenhouse effect. Now, moving on to the other benefits, like trees provide us, or the plants provide us food and shelter
Right.
for all animals and humans.
Right.
And without plants, we cannot imagine human life
Correct.
on this planet. Besides the erosion, the check erosion, the
True.
rainy season there are floods,
Correct.
and lot of, if there were no trees, then there would have been severe erosions,
Okay.
and that would have affected not only the soil structure but also the soil fertility. Thanks to the plants or the vegetation which is existing on this planet, we find that this is checked,
Correct.
and that helps.
Yes.
Then conserving the biodiversity. When plants are there, the other diverse organisms, they survive. Then moving on to the ozone.
Yes.
Ozone layer is ozone layer is in the stratosphere,
Correct.
and we talk about again this pollution and whatever human activities. There is a depletion of the ozone layer,
Yeah.
and the depletion of ozone layer can lead to the penetration of the ultraviolet radiations. Lower levels of oxygen would mean that because of deforestation would result in the thinning of the ozone layer.
Correct.
So then it would lead to problems. So this large scale deforestation can cause, in the last 3 or 4 decades,
Yes.
and we find that it's mainly caused by urbanization, industrialization,
Right.
and that has effects on various aspects, like I said about the global warming,
Absolutely.
then desertification,
Yeah.
then there is soil erosion, flooding,
Correct.
and host of other problems that have negatively impacted the human health. Therefore, reforestation is the need of the hour. Then at Goa University, we have been striving very hard to increase the vegetation cover. It's important to note that our Vice Chancellor, Professor Menon, is supporting this activity in a big way. And the whole university authorities, like the registrar and all those who are involved, even the faculty member.
Absolutely.
We have a number of plantation programs on the campus. So there are a lot of NGOs and commercial establishments who have come forward in the recent years to help us. Like the Vriksh Foundation has come this year. They have, in a big way, to help us out in plantation, and we have been collaborating to carry out plantation on the campus. Just now we have planted about more than 100 trees, saplings on the campus, and they are performing very nicely.
Thank you, sir. It has been an absolute pleasure chatting with you, and I look forward to future projects that the Vriksh Foundation can partner with the Goa University on. Goa University is located on the Talegaon Plateau, overlooking the Zuari River estuary that flows into the Arabian Sea. It is a picturesque campus spread over approximately 400 acres. What you see on the screen is a rough idea being marked out of the expanse of the university grounds. While it is already home to lush green environs, thanks to past plantation efforts, our endeavor is to strengthen this and add to the green cover. For this, the first task is to identify clear and non-green patches of land that can be reforested. After much surveying and deliberations, there were areas identified next to the university utilities complex and the internal road leading up to the science block for carrying out the plantation activity. Unlike any other tree plantation project, the most challenging aspect of reforesting in Goa is often the hard laterite rock top to plant trees into. For this, it is important to firstly choose the right trees that will survive, and secondly, to then bring in the big guns to actually break the rock and create pits in which to plant the trees. This has to be done with heavy machinery that requires breakers and diggers. And of course, a lot of hard manual labor to eventually create the pits. pits created, it was time to get the saplings to the plantation site. Saplings of local trees were chosen based on their ability to survive in this terrain and included trees like Banyan, Peepal, Jackfruit, fishtail palms, kokum, imli or tamarind, crepe myrtle, yellow flame tree, and jamun. With all this preparation work, we finally reached D-Day to inaugurate the plantation drive at the hands of Professor Harilal Menon, Vice Chancellor, Goa University. Senior staff, faculty, students, and senior management of GREC, Goa Real Estate Company, who supported this initiative, all joined hands to kick off the first day of this reforestation action. With Professor Menon having planted a banyan tree to kick off the proceedings, this was followed by another 3 days of tree plantation activity in which community members stepped up and lent their support to the initiative. Perhaps the most rewarding day of all was when we had the community's children step up and join the tree planting action. Filled with energy and curiosity, they rolled up their sleeves, grabbed the shovel, and dived right in.
Oh God!
He takes after his mother. Come and go and think water. Good job.
Hopefully, someday, these children will be able to sit in the shade of these trees, munch their fruit, and smell their flowers.